Welcome to the Packi and Stroj podcast. It's the podcast of the century. Everybody loves the podcast Packi and Stroj. Yes, it's the podcast you know and love.
Hey Fortniters, and welcome to the Packi and Stroj podcast. I'm Stroj.
And I'm Packi, and today our special guest is Mark Lobdell.
What's up, guys?
How's it going, Mark?
It's going pretty well.
How's your morning been?
My morning, it started out pretty stressful, but now I'm here on the show, and I'm excited to be here.
It's good. You're, of course, our first guest.
Yes, it's my pleasure.
It's
very exciting.
It's an honor.
I'll have to put that on my resume.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting thing to help you get into your foreign colleges. So about United Way going on in the school this week, how do you feel being an MC?
MC, well, I literally, this week, Miss Dodson came up to me and asked me to do it almost out of nowhere. So it kind of took me by surprise, but the more and more I thought about it, the more and more excited I became about the concept of doing this, just thinking all the little jokes I could throw in, all the little actions I could do, just getting the whole hype. And, it's right before the North South game, so it's going to be a pretty powerful scene, I think.
Yeah, you're essentially a hype man for the whole school, which is cool.
And, I got some ideas up my sleeve of what me and Ben are going to do. Ben's going to be my my co-announcer with me. So, and you guys are DJing, correct?
Yep.
Yes, we
are. Yep. Playing Crank That Soldier Boy.
We have some pretty good music in the lineup.
Yeah.
I'm
that
excited.
Most people will think is good, and then we will also have the requesting through social media that you can send.
That's... They didn't do that last year, did they?
Nope.
I don't think they did. But
no. I remember 2 years ago, I was actually talking to Stroj about it in Rebel Olympics. I'm like, hey, where can we go to request a song? I can't remember what song I was trying to request, but
I think it was Rock Me Amadeus. But
That's
going to be on the playlist.
Yeah.
There at the top.
We'll finally get our wish of playing Rock Me Amadeus through the school speakers.
Yes, of course. Like it.
So, if I'm not mistaken, the Spirit Week themes for each day are memes, which I don't think the school administrators know what they're getting into.
Yeah, no. Not at all.
They don't know what they're getting into.
Surprised. It will be a pleasant surprise for them.
It'll be a rude awakening.
For the most part, pleasant.
It depends on what people come as.
People are... Yeah,
but a little bit anxious to see what people come as this year.
I wouldn't say I'm anxious. I'm just super excited to see this.
Packi, what are you planning on doing?
Well, hopefully Shrek.
Shrek?
Yeah. I got that physique. And I have the loud voice of Mike Myers.
Can you do the roar?
George, are you planning on anything special?
Yeah, I'm actually going to be going as the I Had to Do It to Him guy, also known as Lucky Luciano OG on Instagram.
Lucky Luciano.
Yeah, I will be going as Lucky Luciano OG on Instagram. He originally posted a picture with the caption, "Only real men wear pink," and he was doing it to them, and then it became a worldwide trend, and everybody knows what it is.
Yeah.
And hopefully people will know who I'm dressed as.
Yeah.
Mark, you and Mason, I heard you have a plan. Are you going through with that plan, or have you changed?
For meme day?
Yes.
What's the plan?
What we're doing is Mason's gonna dress up like Thanos, and I'm going to be dressing up as Tom Holland's Iron Spider, and we're gonna be doing the, what's the line he says? Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Yeah.
Who's gonna be Tony Stark?
Tony Stark?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you should have Mr. Habit be Tony Stark.
Mr. Habit be Tony Stark?
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Text him on Remind and be like,
can you dress up like Iron Man one day?
And then just fall into his arms, he drops you.
I don't feel so good.
Mr. Habit.
Do you need to go to the nurse?
Speaking of which, for Friday, right before United Way, are you guys doing the whole alien thing and abducting teachers?
I
don't think so. I don't think we are. I think that's seniors.
I think that's seniors.
Me and Mason are actually doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
well, also Dodson.
Like
so
that.
you have Dodson, so that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, also we have to set up for DJing, so I doubt it.
Yeah, we'll probably take a little bit to set up because we have to get a table upstairs and a few other things to get our. And with the radio, we're gonna have a radio to cue you guys to come.
Walkie-talkie.
Speaking of which, are you guys gonna play like the Men in Black theme song whenever we do our Bustin'?
Mm-hmm.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
It's time to come in, boys, and then you can kick down the door and walk in.
Right.
And I think you should come from the outside, not from the cafeteria, because there'll be more light when you're coming in, and it won't be able to see outside.
But
which door do you want us to come in from?
Like the outside doors, like the ones that come from the outside on the other side of the room.
Really?
But it'd be hard. It would be hard for fog to accumulate out there.
Yeah,
if
but it
you
would
wanted
be,
to do a fog.
if we didn't have access to the fog,
okay,
we can just do it without fog and have light.
Well, if we need fog, you're gonna have to do it inside.
I know for a fact we can get a fog machine. It's just whether or not
it's legal.
To use it. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I can email Dotson anytime this weekend. And just ask her.
Yeah,
just,
you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, bribing the fire department isn't necessarily a hard thing.
Right.
So, I mean, there's always that in mind. Now, for Tuesday of Spirit Week, it's, I believe, Tacky Tourist Tuesday, which, they really thought hard on that one with the alliteration. Mm-hmm. I mean...
They tried.
Yeah, guess I can't fault them for trying. That's probably, in my opinion, in terms of participation, probably going to be the highest day.
You think so?
Yeah, because people can just do it low effortly. Just have like a bucket hat or, whatever, something.
Yeah.
Minor, and then
just put on a floral
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretend like you're Hawaiian for a day.
Cargo shorts, something
like
that.
Yeah. Tourists.
I think that'll probably be the most participated day because it's the easiest.
Yeah, people don't like putting in effort for dressing up, which is lame.
Especially let alone school. Yeah. But I mean, this is actually bringing some fun into school, so I hope people do it.
We get extra credit in Mr. Barron's class for that too. So I mean, yeah.
And on Wednesday it's gonna be Alien Day, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I have no idea what I'm doing for that.
Yeah, that's
probably just gonna cover myself in green again, with Shrek.
But you won't have ears this time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Be like, psych.
Yeah, I think that one will probably be the least participation.
Thursday, obviously, is North Nerd Day, which they, of course, changed to North Rivalry Day, which is stupid because, why? What's the point?
Yeah.
It's to make the North people feel more...
Yeah, but we hate North. Equal. Isn't that the whole point?
But...
Well, I mean, we live in a society...
That is true.
The weird thing is, North is... I'm pretty sure their Spirit Day is still South Nerd Day.
Oh.
South Nerd Day doesn't have the cool alliteration, though.
No, but there's nothing cool about North.
That's true. I think the least cool thing about North is probably the actual school building itself.
Why is that?
Because they don't have air conditioning.
That's
you gotta believe that somehow.
And then on Friday it's gonna be South Spirit Day. Of course, people are gonna be dressing in their spirit wear from the shirt shop that we have during lunch on Fridays.
Yep. Manned by one of my good friends who I've known for a long time, Max Bauer. Mm-hmm. At least fourth period. I don't know who mans it after that, but yeah.
Yeah, I actually remember whenever we were designing or helping go along with the process of the shop. Yeah, you were in that class.
Yeah. You and I were,
Business.
Yep, intro to business. Yeah, I remember that.
That was a fun class.
Yeah, it was. I remember they had like that committee where they were trying to work on the school store.
I remember.
Yeah.
They were always in there.
Yep. Yeah, they were.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun class. So did you take that class yet?
I took personal finance, but I did not take intro to business.
Intro to business is fun if you can have a friend in there.
Thursday is the volleyball game, if I'm not mistaken.
That is the last two periods, correct?
Yes, I believe so.
Are we DJing that as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to be the DJs for Thursday and Friday.
Okay.
And we'll have all that fun because it's going to be the teachers versus students. Mm-hmm.
I think you still owe me like $3 from the teacher-student volleyball game from the freshman year.
So.
From freshman year.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, so Friday, I think Friday is probably going to be a lot of fun. I honestly am pretty dang nervous about the North game. Last year I was too, but obviously that was put away pretty quickly.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That first quarter there, we took control and got them down on their knees.
It was 21-0 within 3 minutes of the first quarter. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, we scored like 2 safeties in that game. They fumbled the ball. They fumbled the ball like 4 times. It was beautiful. That was a beautiful thing to see. Of course, then we went 1-9.
Well, I mean, we won the most important game.
Yeah,
that's all
honestly, that's the only game that matters.
Yeah.
To anyone.
Correct.
Yeah. State championship ain't got nothing.
Keep that streak going. That's all that matters.
Yeah, what are we at now? 20, 25?
No, it's since
like
2003.
16,
I believe it's since 2003.
Is it?
I believe so.
So it's...
Yep. You know who contributed to that streak?
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Yep. Kareem Hunt did contribute to that streak.
Yeah, I said Kareem, not Jackson.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Kareem Hunt, the legendary NFL sophomore running back who led the league in rushing last year.
Didn't he almost set the rookie rushing yards?
I don't know, but he had the best NFL debut, at least for a running back of all time, which is amazing. And it was against the defending champion Patriots. Mm-hmm. So that it made it even better, really.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful thing. And, of course, him going to our school, he visited us a couple times throughout the year, and It was great.
Moving on to the next part, we're going to interview Mark Lobdell and see what he has to say about himself. So, Mark, what's been going on in your life lately?
What's been going on in my life lately? Well, right now, like you guys said, a huge part that I have to worry about is UNIWA, just hyping up the school. Mm-hmm. But this is actually my first year that I joined the drama club, so it will be cool to see how that production turns out.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, my first year of doing drama, and Mark and I are both ensemble parts, the big roles.
Literally,
I think combined we have like.
Maybe 30 lines?
30 lines?
Maybe.
But,
nice.
I mean, we're in, I mean...
We're chilling.
It's first step. Maybe you'll be main cast.
I'll be a great actor.
Yeah.
I know Jackson has a beautiful voice, so I hope he auditions for the musical.
I'm not going to sing for you right now because I think the mic would break, but, yeah.
Mark, are you going to be going for the musical?
Am I going to be going for the musical?
Yeah.
It all depends on how the play turns out, I think. Because I want to see if I really enjoy drama and what they're all about over in the auditorium. So
I think I'm going to enjoy it, to be honest.
I think I will too, but I was a little skeptical during read-through night.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
I mean, we had to read through it,
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like it's going to be the most fun thing ever.
Right.
Yeah, and I think, Mark, you would do pretty well on the musical because of your diss track on
Tommy Schrank. Hey, part 2's coming out soon. Keep an eye out for it, yeah.
Who's going to be on that track with you?
Aren't you going to be on the track?
I would love to feature on that. That would be awesome.
Can I get a feature too?
Oh,
heck yeah. My Stroj and Packi podcast boys getting in on this track.
Getting in on this track. So, Mark, what's your social security number?
Well, Jackson, as soon as the podcast's over, I'll write it down for you.
Actually, just here, write it down. Right here.
All right, let me see this.
It's just a thing we're gonna have to do for all our guests.
Yeah, just to make sure that they're.
Yeah, it's just a formality. We're obviously not gonna use it for anything.
There you go, buddy.
Thanks, Mark. Yep. Now, what was this number? Was it a 2?
That is a 7.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, Mark, what are your plans for today? Are you working at all?
Today, I'm obviously doing the podcast right now.
Mm-hmm.
Later, I'm going shopping for a suit jacket. I need a new one for United Way. Mm-hmm. Then I have work, which I work at Zero Gravity. I have an outdoor job.
Yeah.
So that's going to be rough in 80-degree weather. Yeah. And later, I think we actually have a drama function, right, Becky?
Yes, we do.
Which I might actually be a little late to, considering I work till 8.
Oof. Yeah, I think that was the whole discussion we were having.
You guys were having a discussion?
On the group chat. No, it was in person. At at the read-through at school.
Yes, sir.
Everyone was saying how they couldn't come till late.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. I
So
don't know what time it
work
actually
a little
starts
more.
at, but yeah.
I don't think we've confirmed.
No. Nope.
Where do you work again?
I work at Dick's Sporting Goods at the Menor Mall.
This, of course, is considered the Great Lakes Mall in Mentor, Ohio.
That is
Is
correct.
what he's referring to. Near the abandoned Toys R Us
Mm-hmm.
and near the abandoned Men's Dillard's. Or the abandoned Sears, no. Excuse me.
Yes.
Sears is the anchor that is
I drive
abandoned.
past that every day I go home.
I just
Yep.
can't believe you work at Dick's.
Do you enjoy your job?
Yes, I do enjoy my job. It's a pretty easy job. I'm typically working cash registers, but sometimes I work in the team sports department where all the basketballs and all that are sold. It's very nice.
Do you practice basketball? Are you allowed to?
Not in the store, but
Are you allowed to like if somebody challenges you, if somebody comes up and like challenges you to a duel in basketball, are you allowed to defend your honor
of course.
right there in the
Always.
store?
Always, yes.
All right, good. Just making sure.
So Jackson, let me ask you a question.
Mark, we're the ones doing the interviewing here.
Sorry, Stroj. Continue.
Mark, let me ask you a question.
And?
Who's your favorite president of the United States?
Of the United States?
Correct.
Who's your favorite president of the United States, and why is it Hillary Clinton?
So let's move on to something a little more personal. Mark Lobdell, what is your favorite kind of music?
My favorite kind of music. I like a song that you can just vibe to. You know, just a feel good, happy song.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what genre.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about the actual podcast itself now. Obviously, because this is the first episode. So now we're gonna talk about our podcast a little bit, as this is our first episode, and we're gonna explain it a little bit.
I have a question.
Mark Lobdell, what did I tell you about asking us questions?
All right, so we had a special guest come down to the basement. His name is Mason Lehmann, I think, and him and Mark Lobdell are going to do a halftime performance for us. So take it away, Mark Lobdell.
So me and Mason are going to be performing a song called Yo Yo Yo. Yo Yo. All right.
Hope you
3,
enjoy.
2, 1.
Yo.
Yo
Yo yo.
Yo. Mason.
Yo, what up, Bart?
You got a fro.
Yo.
Yo. This podcast is whack. Yo.
Yeah.
Alright, now we gotta go.
Yo.
Yo. Alright, that's it. Love you.
The beast. I call her karma. She eat your heart out. Every time.
Alright, so today we're going to do a short interview with Mason Lehmann before he goes to work at the movie theater. So Mason, how have you been today?
I've been pretty good. I'm really tired, and I'm just ready to get this workday over with, you know.
Yeah.
As usual.
What interesting movies are out at the moment?
Well, White Boy Rick is out right now. That sold out a lot last night. Predator did pretty good last night. This I forgot what it's called, but it's like with Anna Kendrick and someone else that did pretty good. But other than that, it was pretty slow. And The Nun is still doing steady.
Mm-hmm. Do you get a discount at your work?
I get 2 free movie tickets every day, and then I get 50% discount in concession.
You want to give Jackson and I free tickets to go see
White boy Rick.
White Boy Rick?
I can't give you free tickets. I'd have to be with you.
So the other question I have for you, Mason, is how excited are you for this coming Friday in United Way?
I'm pretty excited. I'm participating as being one of the aliens with my friend Mark. We're going to be doing jail the teachers, so whatever teacher we get, we have to go and act as aliens and jail the teacher. I think it's going to be pretty fun.
Which teacher are you hoping that you get?
I'm no bias against any teachers, but like one of my favorite teachers I'd probably get is probably like either like Miss Fan, because she's really nice, and I like or Miss Dawson. That'd be fun, even though she's the one setting it up. But still, it's pretty
That
fun.
would be pretty epic.
Yeah,
not
that'd be
gonna
pretty
lie.
yeah. Or Mr. Ben Simone.
So moving on, we're gonna have a short interview with Mason and Mark, and we're gonna ask them about movies since Mason works at a movie theater and Mark loves movies very much. So Mark Lobdell, I'm gonna ask you a simple question. What is your favorite movie?
The live action SpongeBob movie.
Good answer. Mason, what is yours?
Emoji movie.
Emoji Movie. A classic. I actually saw that 3 times in the movie theater, and I'm not even joking. So, Mark, I'm also going to ask you, what is your second favorite movie of all time?
Lion King.
Lion King. That's a very good movie. You know, I love when the one guy raises up the one tiger and is like, Mason, what is your second favorite movie?
Who doesn't love some content?
Mulan. I love that part where that one guy climbs up a metal rod. Mark, one more question for you. What's your third favorite movie of all time?
Huh?
What did you say?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? Which
What
one?
one? The Amazing Spider-Man?
No.
That's probably it.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's a good one.
What a classic.
That's a
Everybody
great
loves
You
Andrew
like
Garfield.
Amazing Spider-Man?
Alright, Mason, what is your third favorite movie?
Oh, that's a tough one. Probably Pirates of the Caribbean X.
Alright, moving on, we're going to talk about a topic that everybody is in the know about. Mark Johnson, the best weatherman, local weatherman. Dick Goddard's got nothing on him. Mark, what are your thoughts?
Dick Goddard's retired.
Mark Johnson is probably one of the most amazing people in the whole world, I'd say.
You think that?
Yeah.
Really?
He's just a loving, very charismatic, very
If he was a
Great guy.
cult leader, I would follow him.
Yeah, Mark Johnson is very loving of his fans, and honestly, if I send him a Snapchat right now, he would probably respond in the next few minutes and say something. So
No.
I'm gonna do that, and we'll hear from him in a minute.
So I think on the continued subject of music, pretty sure that was the last topic we actually talked about before getting completely derailed.
Wait, what was the last
Was
topic?
music,
isn't
which was
No,
at
it's
least
movies. So I was asking everybody to figure it out.
okay. Anyway,
Mason said emoji movie.
right now Eminem is pretty relevant. He released a surprise not debut album, but he released a surprise album
Yeah.
out of the blue. No advertisements for it. Pretty sure it's doing pretty well. A lot of people are talking about it. Mark, I know you want to talk about it a little bit?
Do you want me to talk about the new Kamikaze album?
Sure.
So basically, Eminem had a very political album called Revival, which debuted last year, and it was his least selling album, and it was the least well responded to album. So Eminem felt that he needed to clap back and show people that he's still relevant, he's still a good rapper. So out of nowhere, he dropped Kamikaze a couple weeks ago, and in it, he targets mumble rappers, which are rappers who really don't have talent. They just use auto-tune to make their song catchy.
Now, what do you personally think about that?
I mean, I like to listen to mumble rappers just because, you know, they have like a nice vibe, you know, like it sounds good, but there's no real talent or...
It's my dog. He's a pit bull.
Oh. Thank you for having me on this podcast.
No problem. We'll probably have you on for a solo episode soon.
Okay.
But till then, have a good day at work and enjoy the movies.
It's the thirstiest time of the year. I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear.